Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How's everybody doing, folks? Hope you guys are doing great. Thanks for tuning in. Listen, got a lot of stuff to cover here, so I'm just gonna go right at it, alright? First of all, just gander this, okay? So you've got the trifecta of grifts going on right here, okay? You got the Scheist Meist, you got the Medea, and you got the Harpo Winfrey. Now, interesting about the Harpo the Winfrey. By the way, think about this too. They're here, just put this in perspective. They're here celebrating this man, okay? Because of all his accolades in the industry, Hollywood industry. Meanwhile, there ain't one person showing up here that ain't in the movie, producing the movie, an agent, or anything else to do with whatever he's doing at the moment. And he happens to be on the committee of the people that are voting for the award, okay? That tells you how realistic this is. And this is the best he can do. This guy that's 2,000 credits to his name or 2,000 episodes or whatever the hell he's got, there's nobody showing up to this thing. This is the best he's got. He's a 20-year-old. She's 20 years out of doing anything relevant. Hack, okay, grift. Please. The lady's on a Weight Watchers panel saying I had to do the work. Meanwhile, 2 weeks later,
I felt I've got to do this on my own because if I take the drug, that's the easy way out.
Miraculously, she admits to, doing the same thing that everybody else in Hollywood's doing. And it's like, you're telling us after 50 years of trying, you finally get down to a size 0? And it's just because of the new hard work that you're doing at 70? Okay. You figured it out at 70. She's had every chef, personal trainer, diet, and everything going. Fine. You figured it out at 7. Oh, sure you did. That's when most people gear up their working out at 70. Okay, so now here's another thing. Okay? He's a Diddy party guy. She's a Diddy party girl. All right? Now the other thing about Harpo Winfrey, okay? She's so fabulous, by the way. She's like George Washington. She never tells a lie. The whole Maui thing where she's asking for donations. Meanwhile, these two right here by themselves could have covered the whole shindig. And probably a couple of her other billionaire friends. No, she wants to hit up the American public and laugh about it while she's doing it.
What do? This is what you do. The People's Fund of Maui. People's Fund of Maui.
On top of which, this one right here, for somebody that loves to give advice and all this stuff, she's sure's got some interesting people that she associates with. Let me just gander this. This right here is Harpo Winfrey and John of God. Well, you know who John of God is? John of God was a spiritual healer out of Brazil, right? And Harpo Winfrey believed in this. Do you believe that an adult thinks that some other person, some guy named John in Brazil, who picks his nose, who got bullied on in school, who tripped over his shoes, who gets his underwear stuck in his, ass crack, he's got magical powers? And she's buying into this hook, line, and sinker. Here she is dressed up in the whole whatever this is, a cult garb, I guess. Meanwhile, here she is with Russell Simmons. Guess where Russell Simmons is? In Fiji, because they don't have a extradition treaty with Fiji. Here's her with Bill Cosby, another winner. Here's her with, who's this, Weinstein? Great choice. And here's her with the Didmeister. Oh, she can pick them. By the way, this set that she built with Kamala, this was 2.5 million. She believed in Kamala so much. She needed 2.5 to cover this. This lady's got $2.3 billion or 3.3 or whatever it is. Okay? So back to Harpo. Now, Harpo, she didn't walk the red carpet. And there might be a reason behind that. Because, I don't know, allegedly, maybe things aren't going so well with her in this new thing that she's doing that everybody else is doing in Hollywood. Maybe things are going wrong. Because she seems to be covering herself here quite substantially. By the way, isn't it interesting? It doesn't look like she's eaten much. He's touched his food at all. And she just looks like she's made a mess of things. Interesting. Okay? But here's something that nobody picked up on, all right? On the Harpo the Winfrey here. Okay? Let me gander this. You see this right here? That, my friends, allegedly, I don't know for a fact, but this looks like medical tape. And this looks like something that's stuck to her chest, okay? This looks like something that's put on her for some reason. Maybe it's a monitor, maybe it's a pump, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. I don't know. But clearly there's something going on with the Harpo the Winfrey, okay? So that's number one. So think about this. This guy who's celebrating this big award and all this stuff, there ain't nobody there. This is the best he's got, is these two. And then Kerry Washington sitting over here, who happens to be in his movie, okay? Now, let's get to this. Okay, so and then I'm gonna tell you about how Tyler, okay, all these celebrities, by the way, they want to make you feel bad for them, right? No matter how good things are, no matter how rosy things are, they want to be the victim so bad, so bad. I did a video. This was a while back. Harpo Winfrey was on this was within a few months. She was on some stupid podcast nobody's ever heard of. The one thing that she's talking about is the fact that Joan Rivers busted her balls when Joan Rivers was stepping in for Johnny Carson. So this is like 40 years ago. And Joan Rivers kind of like, does what Joan Rivers does and make fun of her a little bit. And she was talking about that, something that happened 40 years ago. And Joan Rivers isn't even around anymore. And no offense, I would have paid Joan Rivers to sit and make fun of me. That would have been the highlight of my life. Okay, so anyways, now check this out. This is off of the Office of H. Oh, Blagsy, please, I'm not going to be able to make it. Please tell Tyler I want to thank him for being little Betty's godfather. Please, by the way, wasn't it odd, the fact that Tyler and Scheissmeis look like they don't even really know each other when they showed up? It was a very bizarre interaction between the two of them. This is from the Office of Scheisty. Well, I don't know who's running the office anymore, considering she's taken over as the CEO of her own thing. Who does that? Nobody. Meanwhile, here we go. Who do we got here on the stage celebrating this man's flourishing, wonderful career, okay? By the way, put a pin in this. They got to keep giving themselves awards and making them seem like good people, because it distracts from the fact that they're up to maybe shenanigans. Oh, I forgot to mention, back to this. So, back to the John of God thing. Sorry, I told you I'm all over the board. John of God, okay, had 200 women allegations against him. And there was allegedly 200 women with allegations, and allegedly 600, okay? He's doing 99 years. He's got 99 problems, and all of them are him. Harpo Winfrey, guess when John of God went to jail? 2018. Harpo Winfrey took a big interest in guess who? In 2018. You drawing the dots? You drawing the dots. And then who does he work for? Harpo. And he happens to come in as this billionaire savior for these two people that are rich. Or she's not rich. H is rich. Oh, Bagsy, please, I need the Freedom Flight. If I could get a discount or if we can get some freebies, I will take them. Okay? You're going to tell me that any of this is real?
I applaud it.
Please. This is setting up for whatever the next venture is with her. Okay? And this, by the way, she could pay off for years with these two yo-yos. They keep seeing this as a money earner down the road. Be it the divorce, be it when they come out with the, problems with the kids. Oh, we had to put on the, whatever the story is about the kids, the alleged kids, okay, the alleged non-existent kids. We had to put on the act, Oprah. It was the only way to do it. Okay, that's coming down the road. Now, let's get back to Scheissmeist here. So this is off Scheisty's, her own personal thing here, right? Now, this is what I want to show you. So this is Mr. Perry, he's getting his big award. Let me just show you something. He's got a movie coming out, right? Kerry Washington's the main actress in it, okay? She's on stage. This lady's an agent, Hollywood person, and it's going to be on Netflix. So you've got Ted and his wife here. That's who's on stage. And then you've got Tyler's handler, Harpo Winfrey, here, okay? You notice the Scheissmeist is not on stage because nobody could take a chance and get her around the microphone. It's like it's her kryptonite. She gets on that thing and it's over, Johnny. It's over. You might as well just start flipping the house lights on because she's gonna talk till it's over. Okay. Then we get down here and it talks about how Tyler's so wonderful and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And by the way, even in his own speech, he's got to reference the fact that his missus is mom. I'm surprised him and H don't sit and cry to Dr. Mate Latte. His mom's been gone for 15 years. H's mom has been gone for 28 years. And this is really? Just feel bad for me. Feel bad for me. And look where else I go on this. Because this is going to be a Tyler Perry, Jussie Smollett moment here. Get ready for this. This is what I want to show you with this word salad nonsense with Shiesty. The evening was oh my God. The evening was so powerful, a reminder of like how important it is to diverse voices and perspectives. I wish Masson was there. And he could be like, oh my God, I was on a train and this lady was looking at me and I just knew that she thought that I didn't belong on that train. And I told her, I belong on this train. I'm Masson. And I knew the guy was going to ask for my ticket. He's just doing his job. And I'm in first class. And I'm in a first class seat. And I have a first class ticket. And I'm in a first class train. And then he looks and he goes, ticket please. And I just know he wants to see my ticket. But I don't show my ticket to anybody. Ever. That's my ticket. I paid for it. And of course, me being me, I never know where my tickets are, even though I have a first class ticket and I just got on a first class coach and a first class train and this first class lady is looking at me. And where can I put it? What pocket could I mean, I have so many pockets. If you don't know that speech, then I'm sorry, you're missing out. That's a little Masson Harriman reference. Perspectives are represented in all forms of media. All forms. Everything. Coloring books, everything. Cartoons, everything. All forms of media were there. When people see themselves reflected in stories, whether on screen, in books, or through other platforms, like The Bench, it fosters a deep sense of connection, understanding, and empathy, which I have none for anybody else. The representation not only enriches our shared cultural narrative. What cultural narrative is this woman talking about?
Most people didn't treat me like a black woman.
I applauded that.
What culture is she talking about? She's so cultured with shopping at the mall. Is that her culture? But also plays a crucial role in building a more inclusive and compassionate future for all. Oh, please. That woke DEI drivel. This is a great photo. By the way, no offense, we've got fupa and a fupa, and the dresses don't fit the fupas here. You see what I'm saying, ladies? Like, let's, I don't know. Let's do something here. Shouldn't accentuate the fupa part right here, okay? Tyler, you're accentuating your fupa too, my man. So let's calm down on the foops. All right, we got this is the story of three foops. They might want to. He's probably another movie he's writing right now. Probably. He turns them out so fast. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I haven't seen you since. Oh my God, what was it? What was that kid that we did the? You were doing the Godfather thing. I can't remember that name of that kid. Who was that kid? Tyler, tell me the kid. Who is the kid? I applauded that. Megan, it was your kid. Oh my God, that's right. Holy shit. Oh my God, I forgot. I'm so bad. So, turns out, Tyler Perry's home. Security scares off intruder and thwarts attempted burglary. Well, I'll tell you what. There's a silver lining to this story, but let's get into this. So, it turns out, on Wednesday night, you know, some of these burglars, this might be legitimate because, you know, a lot of these burglars, they monitor social media and they realize that these stupid celebrities, most of them don't put alarms on their house because they don't want to, I don't know, pony up for the $33 a month for the monitoring or whatever it is. So they follow them on social media and then they're like, oh, they're going to be gone this night. So this would probably be a good time to strike their house. Anyways, but this gets a little suspicious and I'll tell you why. So it goes, Tyler Perry might as well be living in Fort Knox. We're told his high-tech home security helped prevent masked intruders burglarizing. Law enforcement says 4 intruders were wearing masks, gloves, made their way onto Tyler Perry's Los Angeles property Wednesday evening, where they were observed by Perry's 24-hour security team. What that means to me is he's probably got motion sensor cameras that have night vision on them, and they see these people and they say, this looks suspicious, and they probably called the police. Okay? That's what I think. They hear the cops coming or something. Supposedly his security guards chased off, or maybe it's the security in the neighborhood. Maybe he lives in a gated community. I don't know. But this is the bizarre part right here, okay? So one of these morons, whoever these three are, I'm surprised they don't have, I'm surprised they didn't yell, this is MAGA country with Jesse Smollett here. Tyler Smollett. They drop these items, okay? Now, no offense. If you went on Amazon right now and said, give me a wannabe criminals starter kit, this might be something that they give you. I mean, think about this. You got two flat head screwdrivers here. Who the hell, what criminal is going to get a bright neon yellow pry bar / crowbar? I mean, they've only been making black crowbars for about 300 years now, okay? Then they get the Makita drill, or the Sawzall, with the power cord. There's 4 guys here. If they're outside of the gate and not by any outlets, where are they going to plug this into? Their ass pipes? What are they going to do? If you were going to be a high-tech criminal, wouldn't you spring the extra, I don't know, $80 and go cordless for the big job, the big heist? And these are the bags that they bring to carry all the goods? This is some stupid-ass criminals, okay? I mean, this almost looks like a setup. And by the way, the blades aren't used. There's not a speck of anything on this Sawzall. All the tools look brand new. It just looks a little silly. Do you know what I mean? And what are they going to do? Get there? What if their extension cord doesn't reach the supposed outlet where they're trying to cut? Like, that's pretty dumb. That's pretty fucking, you got 4 guys and this is what they come up with? Okay. Now, then here's you go. Tyler's security called the LAPD, but by the time the police arrived, the intruders were nowhere to be found. Now, this is what I want to show you, too. This is TP's house in Beverly Hills. This is also where, allegedly, the Scheissmeist and H stayed. And if I scroll in here, you can see right back here is somewhere where H was building that chicken coop fence with the chicken wire and the stakes that would look like total nonsensical horse shit. But here's the point, is I'm trying to show you. There's nowhere to go. This is an empty cul-de-sac that goes nowhere, and there's only one way out of this place. So if this is a gated deal, right? It's not like they've got 19 different escape routes here. They've got one way in and one way out. Like, I don't know how hard it would be to, cut these guys off at the pass here. What are they going to do? Run into the hills here? And I mean, a police copter would find them in 2 seconds. You know what I mean? So none of this makes any sense. But maybe this just adds to the victimhood part of the whole, I applauded that. Anyways, so I just thought I'd let you know this little tidbits of information here, just to add more into the whole nonsensical event that took place. Hope you guys are all doing great. Let me know your thoughts. And you guys all be good. Who loves your baby? All right.
I applauded that.
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.